everybody, so I'm kind of in the middle of a project right now that I don't really want to like do a video on or anything like that until I have the results and have more footage to be able to feel like the video is complete. So in the meantime, I thought we could, just do something more fun and see how many bump cups I could throw in different periods of time. So I figured we could do about like 20 minutes, see how many bump cups I could throw in there, and kind of just make the time shorter and shorter and shorter. I'm hoping I can throw quite a few. I actually really don't have any idea how many I can get done in these different timing increments. But I thought it might just be fun to kind of do something different, kind of do like a pottery challenge thing. Maybe if we make a game of it and kind of make it more of a fun contest or something like that, or a challenge. It'll make it more fun to do. But anyways, it's kind of I did try doing a challenge like, I think it was a year or two ago, where I was trying to see how tall of a cylinder I could throw with like 1 pound or something. And it was kind of fun. So I thought, it's been a really long time since I've done another challenge. And I have a lot of bump cups that I need to throw. I've got a lot of pieces that I need to stock my shop. So why not just make it more fun and make it another challenge? And feel free to see if you can beat me. You probably will. I don't throw very fast usually. And I mean, even though I've been doing this for like 10 years, I'm not generally a fast thrower. And so it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how well I do and if I actually have a decent number of mugs. Let's get some clay wedged and ready to throw. For bump cups, I usually do about 1 pound or a little bit more than 1 pound, like 1 ounce or 2 more than 1 pound for throwing bump cups. And so all these balls are pretty much that size. Other parameters are that I've got myself a timer. I'm going to be using a bat that has inner bats that you can take in and out. Kind of makes it a little faster. So if you wanted to do this challenge, bear that in mind. Go with a shorter time and just do 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and 5 minutes, just to make sure I'm not overworking this wrist too much, because it was a little upset about all the wedging I did. So I was like, I probably should shorten the time just not to push myself too far. And I'm probably expecting most of you to beat me, honestly, with my injured wrist and stuff, and then like not being a super fast thrower. Anyways, promise my pride will not be wounded if you are a faster thrower than I am. I need some more tea though before we get started. Okay. Also, it might be kind of funny to watch, but I am a very messy thrower, and I admit it 100%. I am a 10 at making a mess when it comes to throwing. I usually get it in my hair, on my face, everywhere. So this might actually just be fun, because I probably will make even a bigger mess than I normally make of myself, and I probably will get clay everywhere. So I also wanted to kind of like, oh, this is how covered in clay I am after the first round. This is how covered in clay I am after the second round, and so on and so forth. I thought it might be kind of a fun comparison. You can't really see that very well, but I've got the timer set up on the phone for 15 minutes. how messy I have gotten in the 15 minutes. Got it all up my arms. Checking other things. I'm all out of water. I did lose one. It just had too many air bubbles in it. It didn't wedge it well enough. So I did lose one. And then I threw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so just 6 in 15 minutes. That's not a ton. And I'm noticing that I have made them taller than I normally do. Usually I go more wide. And some of these I'm probably going to have to go in and fix a little bit. You can see some of these bumps are not as refined as other bumps. But, you know, overall, that's not bad. I mean, you know, I would have liked more than 6. I would have had 7 if I'd wedged properly. But, yeah. So, yeah, not fantastic. I would have liked to have more than 6 pieces done in 15 minutes. But I was trying to make them, like, usable. And there's very little I'll actually need to do on them. Maybe just make some of the shapes just a little bit more round. But overall, I think they're pretty good. I don't think there's a lot of issues with them. So the next challenge is going to be 10 minutes. I am going to give myself a tea break. Not, you know, T-E-A, break. To drink some. Now that I've thrown for a bit, and I kind of got the basic shape and the centering and stuff, you know, my muscles have woken up. They're like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. To see how many 10 minutes is going to get me. But like I said, I'm not going to make them, like, not usable. I really want these to be usable. But I don't think many of you will have a hard time making 6 in 15 minutes. So for those of you who are potters and are like, is she getting her camera all covered in clay? Yes. I usually always get my camera covered in clay. I'm actually using my old lens for this just because I didn't want to like get clay over in the new lens. Man, I really did get clay all over my face and in my hair. Oh, look at that. Got a couple of specks in my hair too. Anyways, I digress. Yes, there is clay everywhere. But you know, like I said, I am a 10 out of 10 messy potter and proud of it. So yeah, let's do 10 minutes. I got 4, technically, like 4.5, I guess. So, I mean, technically I got more than 4. I'm not sure if you would count it or not, because it didn't actually finish it. All it needed was the ridges, though. Just needed the ridges, and then it was done. So, I would count it as a half. So, I did like 4.5. I don't know. Tell me in the comments whether you think it should be 4.5, or if you're just like, no, Annie, it's 4. You didn't actually finish it, which is true. I didn't finish it before the time went off. I tell ya, I don't think I'm going to be working with a timer constantly. You know, it's a little difficult to have that kind of pressure on you and then have it go off and then you're like, blah, it scared the crap out of me. Or maybe I just need to find a nicer timer that doesn't sound so angry. I don't know. Anyways, I don't think I got any more clay on my face. I think it's just what happened. Maybe I got a few more specks on my face. And my apron's kind of meh. My hands are definitely messier, and it's gone all the way up my sleeve now. That's definitely more messy than it was before. And I have speckles all the way up the sleeve too as well. So, yep. Take another tea break. And then we'll do 5 minutes. Yeah. Not quite more than 4. Still, I do have 10 in like, what, 25 minutes. So it's not so bad. I mean, it's a decent amount in a decent amount of time. Also, my lens is just clay all over. I don't know if you can tell if the video picks it up or not. It might not. But there is definitely clay on my lens right now. So we'll probably have to fix that before we start the next round. I guess though, if you did notice it, it would be more of like a immersive experience. Because not only am I getting myself covered in clay to try to throw fast, you get covered in clay too, watching me try to throw fast. I count that 3. This one, and this one. But like I said, I have 4 balls left, and there was only 1. Here we go. The final clay covered me after 3 sessions. One at 15 minutes, one at 10 minutes, and then one at 5 minutes. And yeah. So I even got it up here now. Yeah. It like slowly migrated up to all over me. Definitely got a lot more on my face too. Nose, eyelashes. Yep. Ta-da! I did it! 3 sessions. If you try this, feel free to like tag me or leave a comment and to your link to your video or anything like that. I would be happy to watch them. I think that's it. And I will see you guys in the next video.